Well, hello there, fellow Springfieldians, and welcome back to The Simpsons Theory. I was a guest on this week's episode of the Simpsons Index Podcast. It's a great podcast hosted by two passionate Simpsons fans called Elliot and BT. For each episode, they watch and review 3 episodes of The Simpsons, but they're all from different decades. For my appearance, we watched Season 8's The Twisted World of Marge Simpson, Season 11's Last Tap Dance in Springfield, and the Season 20 episode Lisa the Drama Queen. If you've got any interest in hearing my thoughts on this week's episode, listen to the show by checking out the link in my description, or you can head over to their website, thesimpsonsindex.com. I've also included a little snippet from this week's podcast for you to enjoy. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.
And we are back, and we just watched our classic and final episode of the evening. This was Season 8, Episode 11, The Twisted World of Marge Simpson. Lydia, so I send my guests, a short list of classic episodes to pick from, and the list is getting very short these days as we're circling our last year of the podcast, and out of all the episodes you picked this one. Why is that?
I just love this one because it involves my favourite underrated character, Fat Tony. I love him. And I just think that I love the way Marge kind of stands up to the Stepford Wives of Springfield, and and it kind of shows like a nice little character development. Even though they're like short little episodes, I think she comes a long way within such a short period of time.
No, absolutely. And I think, the so-called Stepford Wives of Springfield get a moment to shine as well, which is nice because a lot of these women are sort of defined by the characters that they're with. It's nice seeing them out on their own.
Definitely. Yeah, the way they call her, yep.
But do you have much history with this episode in particular?
Not really. I think I've watched it when I was younger, but I think only watching it now, I kind of see it through the eyes of my mum. And she's the kind of woman that every Thursday, her and her friends, particularly now, have a Zoom chat and they discuss business ventures they could go into. She's been looking into doggy bow ties, so that's
always a promising industry.
Absolutely. Evergreen. Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, when everything else is going to shit, I think a doggy bow tie market will
I'm not going to lie, it was kind of a rough day for me today, and if I could see a dog wearing a bow tie, that would perk me right up.
So we'll start with you, Lydia. For better or worse, what's a moment that stands out to you from this episode?
A moment that stands out for me, I love it when Homer kind of walks into Moe's bathroom and Fat Tony's in there and he's like, you need to give me the money. And then Homer just kind of like flips it totally on Fat Tony's head and he just kind of makes Fat Tony feel awful for...
You mean the mob only did me a favour to get something in return? Oh,
yeah.
Fat Tony. I will say good day to you, sir.
I said good day. Fat Tony realizing he's been played. Oh, you're right. He is such an amazing character. And even though, he is a total caricature, I think Fat Tony in this series just stands out. And this is a great episode for him to shine.
Definitely. I think him talking about his wife obviously bossing him about and wanting the pretzel money and the whole key in the car ignition. Yeah.
Is there a button or release for these keys?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's hard to play a character who's meant to be like intimidating to like a murderous degree, but still have them have funny moments.
Hey man, even murderers got to get up and put their pants on one leg at a time, and
miss that one leg.
Yeah, and just deal with we're out of milk. Why did you put the empty carton back in?
Yeah,
human moments still happen to monsters.
He is still people. Did you have any favorite moments from the expo, the franchise expo?
Yeah, I agree. I love the whole frame nudging segment and the way Disco Stew's shoes. I mean, them just floating and he just doesn't care, bless him.
I can't get them out of there.
Oh, God. How long have they been there?
Since 1976.
Dear God. Play count. Have you seen this episode before?
Hundreds of times, yes.
Yeah, how about you, BT?
My viewership is up 400%.
Yeah, this is still such a classic, even, in Season 8. This is, oh my God. I had such fun watching this episode.